Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this audio/video, I wanted to talk about understanding what women are really saying to you. Okay, because I get emails all the time from guys who hit me up and they're like, yo, man, I'm trying to get with this girl. I'm confused because she's sending mixed signals. I don't know what's going on. So, a lot of times, guys, we're just, we don't know what she's really doing or what she's really trying to get across when we're dealing with a woman. You understand? And see, the reason why is because women are a little bit more passive when they're communicating, or they'll even be passive aggressive, versus how men are, where we are a little bit more direct generally. You understand? So if we're trying to get a point across, or we're trying to say something, we'll just say it how it is. We'll just, be like, I want this to happen. I want that to happen. I don't like this. I do like that, or whatever it is. Right. But for women, they won't sort of blatantly say it in a lot of cases. Right. Because they just communicate differently. You feel what I mean? Like they'll want to tell you something, or they'll want to say something, or they'll want to express something, but they'll do it in a certain way where, it's not really like expressed verbally in certain cases, or it's not really obvious as to what they're saying, but they're saying it right. Now, if you're the type of guy who can sort of interpret what's going on, then you'll be at an advantage, right? And then also it'll basically make a chick see you as the type of guy who understands her. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times guys, they, mess up in situations where, let's say, even where they're trying to holler at a chick and, make something happen, they don't really know if this chick is interested or not. They're confused as to whether or not this girl really wants them or not. You understand? So sometimes it will be obvious when a chick is into you, even without her even verbally saying it, right? But then there's other times where you're not going to really know. Right, because a lot of times girls will do that passive or passive aggressive type stuff. Now, all women aren't like this. You're gonna have, certain women here and there who will actually let you know what it is. You understand? Who will be a little bit more direct. And if you find women like that, I mean, they are just awesome. Then you hit the jackpot there. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of chicks will be on that passive stuff, right? So the thing is that a lot of times women will tell you certain things just through their actions, but they're not really going to verbalize it. So for example, let's say you're talking to a chick and you want to know if this chick is interested in you. You're having a conversation, but you're not really sure. You feel what I'm saying? Right? So let's say, for example, you're talking to a girl, you're sitting down, at a party, a house party or something, y'all sitting on a couch, y'all talking or whatever. And let's say, you lightly put your hand on her knee or something like that, or you like grab her hand or whatever. And if she lets you touch her, or if she's not moving away from you, you understand what I'm saying, then that's showing that she's interested, and it's basically her telling you that, hey, I'm interested in you, right? But she hasn't really verbally said that. She hasn't really said anything, but her sort of displaying that action is her telling you, hey, I'm interested. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you are touching her leg, or you're, trying to touch her hand or whatever, and she's sort of like, moving her hand away, that's showing that she's basically telling you like, hey, I'm not really feeling it. You understand? Now, in certain cases, a chick just might be nervous, or, she's just, uncomfortable with PDA, and she can, still be into you. But a lot of times what happens is that her actions are telling you that she is not into you. You understand? If she's sort of just moving away and pulling away, right? Now, a way you can also test the chick to see this, and to see, her actually letting you know what it is let's say you are, you're at a party or whatever, you're at an event or whatever, and if you talk to a chick, but you're sort of standing a few feet away from her, let's say like maybe 2 or 3 feet away from her, right? And you're just talking, right? And what you can do is is you will stand there and don't move, but you're 2 or 3 feet away from her, right? Now, if she's moving closer to you as the conversation goes on, that's showing, that interest. That's her saying to you, oh, I'm actually interested in talking to you. I'm actually interested in you. So I'm moving closer to you. You understand? Now, if she stays in the same place, or, or let's say she's starting to move a little bit back, or she's sort of distancing herself away, that's her telling you, I'm not really that interested in you. Right? So basically, women are telling you things. But the thing is that you have to be able to understand what they're telling you. And that will, give you that sign of, okay, well, yeah, she's interested. She's not interested. She's saying this or she's not saying that. You understand? And now there are, situations where what she's telling you could be misinterpreted. But a lot of times, the more that you talk to women, the more that you interact with women, you'll start to see, patterns, and you'll start to understand, okay, I noticed that the chicks that are into me and let me know they're into me do this, and a lot of times when girls aren't into me, or I notice, when things aren't going to really pop off, they do that or this or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So, a lot of it is you being able to sort of understand what the chick is trying to say. You understand? See, a lot of times you'll have guys who will sometimes misinterpret a chick being just friendly and being on some, oh, I'm just, trying to be nice type shit. And they'll think that that means that the girl is actually interested in them sexually, right? And then on the flip side, sometimes a chick will be interested in the guy sexually, and she's sort of letting him know, like, hey, I'm trying to hook up with you. I'm trying to make something happen. And the guy will be oblivious to it, and then sometimes interpret that as her saying she's just, being nice and being friendly. So the thing is, you have to be able to, know how to interpret what the fuck is going on. Guys, make sure that you go to badboymembership.com and you can get my audio program, 15 Signs She's Into You, because that will give you some insight on if a chick is really into you, so you can know what she's trying to communicate when, she's interested in you. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't sort of miss the signs, right? Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is, along these same lines, is that, let's say, for example, you are in a committed long-term relationship with a chick, let's say it's a girlfriend or your wife or whatever. And let's say, for example, you guys, you're in the same house, you're living in the same place. And let's say your girl is like a neat freak. Let's say she would always clean, everything was like spotless all the time. Like every weekend she would make sure the whole house is clean. During the week she would tidy some stuff up or whatever. So let's say, for example, you came from a weekend like on business, or you were somewhere a couple days away from your house, and then you come home and then like the house isn't clean, you understand, or it's not as clean as it usually is, right? Now, that sign of that happening is her basically telling you something. Like she's probably upset about some shit. Something happened that day or whatever that, she's feeling a certain way about. But what's happening is that her feelings and, her communication is coming out through that, her not cleaning up like she used to do, or she usually does. You feel what I'm saying? Now, a guy who's skilled at, understanding how women communicate would sort of know like something's not right. You feel what I'm saying? And when he talks to his girl, he'll just be like, yo, what's going on with you? Like, what's going on? How you feeling? What up? And automatically she'll basically let you know at that point, and y'all have that conversation, and you sort of knew all of this just off the fact that the house, wasn't looking like how it used to look, and that's her way of sort of communicating that. You understand? It's fucking crazy sometimes how chicks will do this stuff, right? Now, let's say, for example, another example, let's say you were, you chilling at the crib with your girl or whatever, and then you're about to bounce out the house or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I'll be back. I'm about to go. And then so she'll say some shit like, oh, do you want me to pack you some lunch, right? So you might be like either yeah or no or whatever, right? So you're thinking she's just asking you about lunch, but the reason why she is saying, hey, do you want me to pack you lunch, is because what she's really trying to ask you is, how long are you going to be gone? Do you understand? So instead of just asking you that, she's sort of, in this sort of passive aggressive way saying, hey, should I make you lunch? Because if you're going to be gone for long, then, I should. But if you're coming right back, I guess I shouldn't have to. You understand? Or you probably don't mind if I don't. You understand? But instead of like saying, hey, how long are you going to be gone? She's not just going to say that, because what's going to happen is in certain situations, she might be scared of looking like she's like super needy and sweating you and want to be with you and see where you're going to be at all times. So a way of sort of, like gauging how long you're going to be there or not, you feel what I'm saying, or how long you're going to be gone or not, she'll ask that question, and she's expecting you to say, oh, nah, don't worry about that. I'm only going to be, I'll be back in like 15 minutes, or, oh yeah, that'll be cool, because I'm gonna be out for like all night or whatever. You understand? So that's sort of her way of communicating her wanting to ask or wanting to know how long you're gonna be gone. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this is the type of stuff that, as you get better dealing with women, you will understand this shit. You will know. You will start to see these things, especially the more that you know your specific woman, your specific chick, you'll understand this type of stuff, right? And the reason why I'm trying to explain this to you guys is that you got to understand, how women sort of communicate. You understand? You got to understand how women will sort of come across and what they're really trying to say to you. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a good thing to understand, so that, especially when, like you were saying earlier, to understand if a woman's interested in you or not. And then let's say later down the line, you actually have your, girlfriend or wife or whoever it is, right? You can understand these little passive aggressive things that she does, so that, you can communicate better with her. Now, again, if you get a chick who is a little bit more forward with her communication, then it's the best. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is that if you understand how women sort of like, communicate and operate, then it will be beneficial. It'll be more beneficial for you when you are having these interactions with these women. You feel me? So that's pretty much it, guys. Listen, make sure you click the link below to send me a question. Also, go to Bad Boy Membership and make sure you get my audio program, 15 Signs She's Into You. All right, so I'm out of here. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.